YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Horse Racing Manager 2. We're hopping right back into our stable mode, and I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the first episode. Hopefully, you guys did as well. And we have Helvetia Queen Age, and we have Aggressive Coin, two horses that we're working on. So let's go to our stalls and check them out here. We have those two. We have Olympic Day Boys, and we have Horo Bebe, which is a really good one-year-old that we just recently acquired. So, with all this being said, I really don't know where to start here with today's episode. I guess what we should do is just go ahead and try to continue with our training schedule and see what everybody is doing, which of course preferences is always important in this game in the very beginning. It helps you, I should say, to zero in on the races that you should be entering your horses in. So we're working on training. I don't think we can do any training for this one-year-old. I just want to make sure we can't. Okay, so training is still the same. We need to find races for these horses, so let's go ahead and try to do that. Now, I don't think any preferences, are unlocked yet for any of these horses, so I really have no idea what everybody is going to like. Now, looking at these attributes for Helvetia, Queen Age, this 3-year-old filly, we're just going to call her. She has 73 speed, 64 acceleration, and 66 stamina. So I think she has the capabilities of running in a quick race. So ideally, I like to put my horses in the shortest races in this game if they are able to do it. For the simple fact that the other races, they just take forever and they're just not that enjoyable to watch. So we're going to go ahead and get her in this 1400 meter race at Delaware. And as far as the jockey is concerned, we're looking at, well, I guess I don't have a jockey. So I guess I can decide to put whoever is probably, I'm looking at a jockey that probably has the highest winnings, or the highest wages winnings, which is this guy right here, Jean-Jacques Ben and whatever. Now, he has no winnings this year, which is interesting. In fact, I guess a lot of the jockeys don't. But his wages are the highest. Let's actually go to career winnings. I was looking at wages over there. We're looking at career winnings here. Uric Black King seems to be okay, but his experience is not good. And we look at winnings this year. Andre Besnard, he appears to be the best of the crop. So we're going to go ahead and buck him if we can. I don't have any space in my spreadsheet, so let's see. Andre Besnard. Just go ahead and put him there so I remember to select him for races. So we'll go ahead and give Andre a shot, and we'll probably do the same thing for Aggressive Coin. This horse, worst stamina, but 91 speed. That's incredible. We'll put him in a different race, pretty much the same race, just a different. Well, you guys know what I mean. They're pretty much racing in the same exact races, same distance, just different prize money. Same jockey. We're going to give him a shot. Olympic Day Boys. Now, his stamina is 73. He can go a little bit longer. So I might put him in a 1600 meter race. Because, again, we don't really know what any of these horses prefer. So I'm kind of just in the dark here. We'll go 1600 meters, and we'll actually get a different jockey. We'll get Roman Zoo. We'll see what he does. And hopefully we get some good results. So that's really it. Now, as far as like the stable is concerned, we have a lad, we have an assistant, maintenance, and groom. Requirements, we are meeting those. We could hire another lad, but it's not necessary right now, so I'd rather not. As far as facilities and buildings are concerned, we could buy something. All we have left available is a shed. The shed substantially reduces the cost of food. Food is not really a big money drainer in this game, so I'm not really going to work on that right now. Paddock is used to rest our horses. We could use that. The arena improves your renown, useful for working on maneuverability of a horse. I think that's good to have, but it's much more useful for harness horse racing in this game compared to thoroughbred. Maneuverability is pretty big, obviously, with harness horse racing in this game, and the way the AI are, even with the improved changes. But thoroughbred, the thoroughbred horse racing, I don't think really it's not necessary to have over if you were doing a harness horse racing playthrough. So We'll move on from that. Staff buildings, increase the efficiency of your maintenance staff. Now, this is something I probably will look into. Better staff, better everything. We don't need any more stalls. And the meadow lets us feed our horses cheaply, but the performance will not be as good. I'm not sacrificing that. We'll go ahead and build tier 1 of this staff building. So it'll take 7 weeks, I think. And upkeep will be an extra $35. It'll cost us $1,800 to do it. We're going to go ahead and do it right now. We'll get that built. And we'll watch as that progresses over time. So with all that being said, there's really not much else to do in the beginning of this game. You're just kind of trying to get yourself a winner and kind of grind through it. So that's really all we have. I don't really care about the other horses and what they're doing. We have our own stuff to worry about. We're going to go ahead and advance to race week, because I think we're up right now. And we are. It's a full field of 17. And again, for anybody that's curious about why I don't play this game, the harness horse racing mode I will play through occasionally just for fun, every blue moon. But for this playthrough in this series, I actually would prefer for it to be more kind of random as to our results, as long as I'm doing the right things from the from the office perspective of kind of managing everything here. And yeah, that, playing Gallop Racer and the other games, those are the games I prefer to actually have a hands-on approach with as far as playing through. But this is a game I'm not crazy about playing as much, because keep in mind, I've been playing this game for a while, over 10 years now, and I'm really at a point where I would prefer to kind of watch the AI play, and then I'm just kind of responsible for getting the horses, training them, building everything else. But I'm okay with letting the AI handle it. So again, field of 17, huge field. Not a lot of prize money. They're on the sand, going 1,400 meters here, and yeah, I'm curious if we're going to be the favorite at all. And we are post position 1, so hopefully we get out to a good start, but it doesn't look like anybody has any faith in us here today, which is kind of disappointing. So we go to bets. Helvetia Queen. Queen Age, yeah, we are the long shot. I can't recall, did we do a race? Or not? I don't know if we just started or if we actually did a race. I really can't recall. I promise you, the last week has just been a blur. There's a lot going on in my life, but yeah, I mean, she doesn't have a chance today. It's fine. Again, I don't even know whether she likes short or long distance races. I can't figure it out until we get closer to the race. So, or at least until our preferences are unlocked. We could race. We're not doing. We could simulate. We're not going to do that. We're going to watch. I really cannot. I can't remember. I'm sure we've watched the race in the last episode or two. I don't know why it feels like we haven't. So weird. So weird. Anyways, I appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel. I cannot say that enough. Videos have been doing much better, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying. So yeah, we're going 1,700 meters. Look at the post parade. Helvetia Queen leading the field. Like how the 3 is looking there. Yeah, we definitely watch races. I remember talking about the numbers and, how nice it is to have that in this game, or at least I put it in this game. Oh, what is going on with this camera angle? Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Here we go. And we're off. Is this the only camera angle? Okay, I was going to say. Weird camera angle. I get it, but weird. Anyways, we are off and running here with Helvetia Queen Age. Let's see if... Okay, that's just to speed up. The camera doesn't want to switch. It just wants to stay on these horses way in the back. So we're going to bypass that, and we'll kind of zoom out here and give you guys a better view of what we got going on here. So I believe it's just once all the way around for this track. It's a really small track. We're sitting there comfortably. 5th/6th, actually pretty much 6th. I don't know what the stretch is going to look like. Let's see if we can go. Okay, so that camera angle is just not going to work in general. So the field's starting to push up now. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very interesting race. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here. But we are now really, really dropping back. So I'm not sure if maybe the other horses just got the jump on us as far as getting their spurts going sooner. Granted, this game is kind of random as far as when you should start. Usually you should wait till turns 3 or 4, but sometimes you may have to go earlier, like even on that back stretch. So here we go. We're on the final stretch. A couple more 100 meters left to go here. Again, we're just trying to figure out what's going to work for this horse. I don't have any expectations right now. Those guys and girls are kind of going at the front. Helvetia, she's sitting back here. She's showing no fights, really. Jockey's trying to give her a little bit of a late last minute kick, but that's not going to do too much. We don't finish in last. I didn't think we would, to be honest, but yeah, we don't finish anywhere near the top runners. So obviously we'll have to figure out what's going to work for Helvetia. The 16 ends up getting the win here, and that was Pagan Nightmare. Oh no. Yeah, okay, 16 to get the win. Sorry, I was looking at something else. So yeah, not a great race for us, but I think we finished much higher. In fact, we beat a lot of horses that should have beat us, or 4 horses. Anyways, whatever. On to the next. Aggressive Coin, another one of our horses, is up and ready to go here. Same distance, pretty much the same race, field 13. Let's see if we have a chance here today. Highly doubt it. And yeah, I don't see a 1 anywhere. Nobody has any faith in us. And Aggressive Coin from the bookmakers. We are down here. Pretty much the same as Helvetia. Very close. So let's just go and watch this race and see what happens. I guess that's all we can really do. Well, hopefully we have a better result this time. And, yeah, just want to figure out what's really going to be beneficial for these horses. Alright, let's get a different, camera here. And we are off. Alright, so a good start for Aggressive Coin. Punches right out there. To the front. Does this filly. I think she's another filly. And, yeah, again, we're just kind of trying to see what our horses are capable of. Trying to see if they have any late speed at the closing moments of the race, how their stamina is, how they can keep up with the rest of the field. You see, in the last race, Helvetia looked like she was going to do well, staying with the front runners, but once we got on the backstretch, that's really when she started to drop. So I hope Aggressive Coin doesn't suffer the same results or the same ending. Can't really speak. My mind's all over the place, so I apologize for that. It is late. It's almost midnight here, so that can apply to just any time in the world. But yeah, almost midnight. It's been a lot. I've just essentially done 2 hours worth of recording from my other channels, which are discussion and research based channels. So my mind's just kind of in that state. But Aggressive Coin, she's not doing bad. She is actually staying with the front runner, so she hasn't completely dropped off. Now, she does have more speed. I think she has 91 speed, so she's much faster. Whether or not we're going to see that speed is the question as we approach the final stretch, and I don't get it. It's just like the horse, they're just getting left in the dust. I feel like the jockeys aren't even really trying, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if it's a matter of stamina or if it's just a matter of just not having the right jockey on there. I'm kind of curious, now that this is happening, I kind of want to do my own race just to see if I can maybe get a better result. Because I'm not sure really what's going on. I mean, of course, again, we have to figure out the type of races that are going to suit these horses, and we just don't have that available to us yet. So that race is whatever, and again, we're right back up again with another horse. Our 3-year-old colt, Olympic Day Boy, 79 speed, 73 stam. We are number 9, so let's see if anybody today is giving us a chance. And again, no, the press absolutely hates us. Just kidding. But the bookmakers and anybody else involved, they all seem to not be a fan of us. But you know what? I have nothing to lose in this race, so I'm actually going to race this one. There goes me saying, oh, I'm not going to race. I don't have fun with it, which is not true. Again, I'd prefer to just watch the AI play, but considering our results today, I'm like, well, what's there to lose? I doubt we're going to finish in the money, so I'll give it a shot. Now, yeah, I haven't played in a while, but let's see. Okay, not a great start, which I'm never really good at the starts in this game. So we're going to go ahead and move over and make sure we keep Olympic Day Boys towards the front. So we're actually at the very back here, and they're really kind of rolling on us right now. I'm trying to, you guys probably will hear my keyboard. It's very loud. Just trying to get this horse up to speed, get caught up to these horses in front of us. That's all I can really hope for. And she may have to go a little bit faster here. Let's see if we can try to fit into this gap. The camera angles are a little bit weird in this game. I kind of wish there was something we could do about that, but nothing that I know of. So we'll do that. We'll tuck in. And now let's see what we're doing. So this will be interesting. I'm just trying to see if I can do any better than the AI jockeys did. Now, granted, on the easiest difficulty, I can do well, but again, it's on easy. I've never been inherently great at this game. I enjoy it. I love that it has the harness horse racing mode. But this is never a game I tried to be good at, compared to maybe like a Gallop racer where I would like to be relatively good and have good results on a consistent basis. But this is one of those games I never really cared about that to that extent. So yeah, we have plenty of stamina, so we could actually make something happen here. So let me go ahead and kind of get going. Not going to go on the whip yet. Let's see if we can have a late surge here. Down the stretch we come now with Olympic Day boys, and we're rocketing to the front. Holy cow. We are rocketing to the front. We still have plenty of stamina left in the tank. Are we really about to win this? We're really about to win this race. So much for Olympic Day boys blowing the competition out of the water. We get a win, and we were supposed to finish second to last. How on earth did that happen? Oh, wow. I gotta be honest, guys. I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting that to happen. I really wasn't. I'm not really that good at this game. I'm not. I can't win on hard, really, to save my life unless I get a horse that's pretty much like a perfect horse. But what a win! What a win for Olympic Day boys. I mean, 24-1 essentially is what we were going off at, and wow. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I was saying watching those other races. I'm like, those horses that we have, they're fast horses. I bought them all because they're very fast horses and they have good stamina. I know the other attributes of a horse comes into play, but in this game, stamina and speed are king. So those other two races, despite our odds, we should have finished way higher. We didn't get a fast start, blah, 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 blah. We gobbled up the leaders in the stretch. That's a win. That's a win I was not even expecting. So I'm pretty darn happy about that, to say the least. And the other jockey, I can't even remember his name, gosh darn it. But let's go to information. Construction has just started. Yay. Helvetia Queen finished 13th at Delaware. Aggressive Coin 10th. Loki race on the Delaware was won by Olympic Day boys. Let's go. Your employee, Isaac Reda, wants to leave your stable unless you give him a raise. Oh, let's see if Isaac has even been doing his job properly, because if he's just trying to threaten me into giving him a raise and he hasn't really contributed, then no. So Isaac is our maintenance guy. He's already making more than anybody else. And, he wants more of a raise. You know what? I will level with him for now. Just because. Now, where do I improve? Or I think, don't I have to improve his, increase his rage. Cannot speak today. I'm so sorry. I'm just blah. I need to increase his salary, which I guess I have to do here, or does that just mean I just read the article? Let's go back. I don't really remember how to increase salaries in this game. Okay, I guess you just, if that a newspaper pops up and it gives you the option, you just click check or X and it happens. So his salary increased. Now, if he asks for another one again, then I'm going to fire him, because, like, don't just keep asking and asking for raises unless you're performing. If you are, then it's fine. You're doing your due diligence. But yeah. Okay. Well, again, that win really kind of you can tell I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I was not. I did not mean to go back here yet. I think I wanted to look at... No, this is like the lineage. So Olympic Day boys, he comes from Uker Husband and Layla Vora, both one-star horses. And that's all we can see. You can just see the bloodline of, Stallion and the Mare, and then obviously how much money they accumulated. Olympic Day boys with that win is already at 5,000. So safe to say, hopefully he'll have a pretty solid career. One thing I really want to do on this series in this game is actually really get into breeding. I promise you, in all the years I played this game and even the predecessor, I never have really delved into breeding like we've gotten to do in the Gallop Racer series and even Rival Stars. So I'm really looking forward to doing that here in this playthrough. Any preferences unlocked? Still no. That's really annoying. It's taking forever to figure out what these horses like. Preferences. I'm just going to continue to train until these things become unlocked, because it really does help you figure out the races and everything that you need to do, you know, for your horses. But without it, you're just kind of picking things blindly. You know what I mean? I have nothing worth going off of legitimately. I am going to increase their feed to competition. I think you should always take care of your animals to the best of your ability, whether they are race horses or just pets. Give them the best stuff. Keep them healthy. You know what I mean? So we'll do that competition feed for all of them. Grooming, I'm not going to. You know what? You know what? I'll leave that be for the time being. Okay, that race was 1,600 meters on sand. I want to try to find something similar, even if it's a little bit further. This is 1,800 meters grass on the turf. Huh. I don't know if Olympic will handle that race well, so why she skip? Aggressive Coin. I'm going to race with her because she has 91 speed. I'll be darned if the jockeys decide they want to not race them well. Let's go to winnings this year. And we have new jockeys available, so I can't even go back to who I had previously, I don't think. Clearly I can't. And Andre is still here. I will race with him manually this time. And Helvetia, let's see what she can do. She also has an 1,800 meter race, but you know what? I'm actually going to wait. I could try her in 2,400 to see if that's any better. That's going to be longer, and do we really want to watch that? I don't know. I'll give it a shot. This race is a whole 1,000 meters further than what she's done previously. So maybe this will be better for her, but I'm not sure. I will race her with Ashraf Pease. Really good jockey, 97 experience, 97 lucidity. We'll see how that goes. In Olympic, we'll just have him take the week off of that great win. Now, training-wise, let me make sure everybody's okay. Actually, this game is a little bit different with the training. I don't think it has that meter like the previous game does in regards to, you know, if they're training too hard, then they'll be sick. Horses can get sick in this game, but I don't know if it actually tells you. Normally, it would tell you somewhere here, and it's not. So I just have to assume condition. Condition is usually a key of just kind of obviously the overall shape of your horse, but whatever. There's really not much else to do. Let's just go ahead and get into another race. That's 1 week, and here we are with Aggressive Coin. We will be racing on her today. Racing on the grass for a change. Essentially going on the turf, 1,800 meters. Post position 7. Anybody giving us a shot? No. 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 And more no's. And let me guess. Bookmaker's got a long shot. You know what? I'm going to keep this PG. I'm not going to say anything negative, but the bookmakers, I don't like you guys. They really do not have faith in us. Let's see if we can prove them wrong here by actually partaking in this race and trying to get a decent result. Whatever. Racing at night on the turf, though. This should actually, at night on the turf. Oh, my goodness. This has been an absolute, just monstrosity of an episode. Verbally. Apologize. That's all I can say. But I'm sure you guys are used to it by this point if you've been watching me for, I would say, over a year. You know these episodes happen every blue moon. So not a bad start here for Aggressive Coin. And when I say not a bad start, I mean we're not completely just left behind. Now, that's what I consider not a bad start for a horse that supposedly doesn't have a chance here today. Go ahead and move this to still drop some of that fatigue and any wind that we'll be getting hit with, which I think will happen on the back stretch. You can see it down here. Go ahead and check our stamina. We're still doing pretty well, so I'm really... Again, I chose horses with high stamina because that's such a big deal in this game. Your horse doesn't have good stamina. It's such a struggle to get through to the end and have a real fighting chance, and that's just not fun. To have your race ruined because your horse just can't run the distance, even if it's a short distance and they're not running that fast. They'll still end up tiring out. It's kind of hilarious in hindsight. I think we have a chance. I mean, we're positioned really well here. We should have plenty of stamina left to go, and I'm suspecting a pretty strong run. I'm gonna move the horse to the outside now. Okay, just gonna move this ball to the middle, move it down here a little bit. All right, let's get going here and see what can happen. We're moving now, trying to get the jump. And I'm still not going to go on the whip yet because it does take a lot of stamina. But down the stretch we come. We fly by with aggressive coin. Let's see if we can make it 2 for 2. Now we're going to put the whip on. We still have plenty of stamina left to go here. I think we have a chance to win back-to-back races. I mean, we're blowing the field away. Look at this. Aggressive coin has taken off. OMG. Maybe I will be playing on this series. I'm not really good at this game. I'm really not. And I think the difficulty is still normal. And I would still struggle on normal. But this is kind of a much more improved version of the game. I don't know if the guy who actually sent me this updated version is still watching these videos. But he did make some tweaks. And he made the game more playable. Because prior to his updates and his tweaks, it was very hard to win. So if anything, maybe now it's just easier to play the game and actually win. And again, my horses aren't bad. You see the speed and the stamina, especially for a shorter distance race like this. Speed is key, and stamina is also essential, but there's another win for us. I'm really starting to think, like, I just need to do these races. And you know what? Since we're already 2 for 2 on doing races ourselves, granted this one is longer. You know what? I'm going to do this one, because if I lose this one, it'll prove that I'm not good at the long-distance races in this game. If I win this one at 2,400 meters, much longer than the previous 2, then, hey. Helvetia, let me guess. We have no chance here today. I would bet on myself, but because this is a longer race, I have no idea. I should have bet on myself the other 2, but then again, I didn't even know I was going to win. I really thought I was going to do terribly, so I had no idea. Let's go ahead and do this race. You know what? We only have $1,000. I'm going to bet on myself. I will bet on myself to show. Because why not? Maybe we will have some sort of upset. So Helvetia, to finish first, second, or third. We're going to go bet the whole grand. Confirm. And let's go race. I think this will be the last one of the video. Yeah. It's actually almost been 30 minutes. Doesn't even feel like it, to be honest with you. Well, here's the post parade. Yada, blada, blada. Let's just get to racing, shall we? So I'm already going to put this here. And let's see if we can actually time the start. It's so hard to get a good start in this game. It really is. I just feel like it's just, you're naturally just going to be like a second off. So yeah, not a bad start, though. I mean, we're still up here. And let's see. Let's just kind of try to tuck in. Nope, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Just kind of tuck in there, slow down, relax, 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 relax. You can get in front of this horse, which we aren't able to do. Like I said, much longer race, so want to make sure that we're exercising minimal effort, which 1 green ball as opposed to anything higher than that is ideally where you want to be. So actually, we should be sitting pretty comfortable. We've already gone through a bit of the race, and we're still okay. We're still okay. So, yeah, we'll just kind of sit here. Yeah, I really had the complete intention on just letting the AI race for us every time. But if we're able to get ourselves wins, I mean, why not? I mean, do I like watching the AI race? When they're doing things properly, yes. But if they're just, if they're going to squander races that we should be winning, then yeah, there's no point to really have them race, right? I was just under the impression that the AI would be much better about racing our horses as long as our horses were good. I think we have decent horses for now, for starters, and the AI just completely squandering their races away. So, yeah, really no point in that. In fact, it defeats the entire purpose of having them race. So, yeah, you see this is how we're looking here. And we have a chance. We have a chance to make something happen in this one. This race isn't honestly that long. They seem so much faster in Gallop Racer, obviously. In this game, they just seem like forever. But they're really not that long. But we're still looking good. We have plenty of stamina left to spare. I really think we can come away with a win here. Again, I'm not really good at this game. Like I said, even on normal, I've struggled. So, you know, I just wasn't expecting to have any decent results playing this game. But maybe my luck will change. So we're approaching turns 3 and 4 as we come down to the final stretch. Here we go with Helvetia Queen Age. We're going to go ahead and cut right to the front there, take the inside trip, and we are absolutely gone. Let's see if the field is going to challenge us. Helvetia, she's got plenty of stamina left to spare. I don't think we're going to get challenged. We're going to make this probably 3 for 3. We have completely run off by ourselves. 3 for 3. Apparently, I can actually win races in this game. But for once, I finally picked decent horses. You see, previously when I played this game, at least through stable mode, I never picked good horses, and I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I never picked good horses, therefore I struggled with my performance. This time around, I've picked much better horses. There have been tweaks to the game, essentially patches in the modern gaming world. Patches for us as the players. Maybe the combination of both of those things have put me in the position to actually win. Now, keep in mind, we're also not racing against horses that are very tough. Like, we're not racing against the 7 and 8 star horses. In this game, horses have a ranking of essentially, or rating of 1 star to 8 stars. 8 stars being essentially the best of the best horses in this game, and 1 star being the lowest. We're only winning against 1 and 2 star and maybe 3 star horses, so I'm not sure if I'll have the same success once we move up. I hope it'll be tougher. If it's this easy, that's not really going to be enjoyable. I hope it gets tougher as we move up, but I'm not complaining that we're winning right now. I'm just surprised that we are, I should say. And again, I really want to get into breeding and just see how far we can get, because I've never really gone far in this game. Our bets earned us an extra $4,000. You know what? I like it. I like it. Aggressive Coins won a race. Helvetia Queen won a race. Okay, finally, we get some preferences discovered here. Through training, you discovered one of the preferences of your horse, Olympic Day Boys. Its rail preference is right-handed. That makes sense. We've already done that. Aggressive Coin is not in good shape, and Helvetia Queen is not in good shape. So they win 2 races, and now they're not in good shape. So let's go ahead and look at them and see what's going on. So Helvetia's conditioning is 100. Her morale is only 42, but she just won a race. I swear, some of the programming in this game is so strange. Not like any recent patches, but I mean when the game was first made and how it was essentially at its vanilla stage. Some of this stuff doesn't make any sense. Conditioning is 100. Morale is 42, but we just won a race. It doesn't actually make sense. Same thing here for Aggressive Coin. Conditioning is 100. Morale is 42. Now, from my understanding, I thought the condition had to be higher. Maybe it actually needs to be lowered in this game. A lot of things aren't explained, so I really have no idea. Olympic Day Boys, the same thing. I'm not I don't know. You see, in the past when I played this game, when the conditioning wasn't close to 100%, the horse really suffered in its performance. I'm not sure if that was the case, really, or if I was just misreading things. But I would assume, since we've been racing more and we haven't done any training outside of preferences, conditioning being too high might actually not be good in this game, but I don't really know. I have no idea. Since Helvetia and Aggressive aren't in good shape, we'll go ahead and schedule them to go to the vet. Well, actually, they just kind of go on their own accord. Grooming. Actually, we'll go ahead and make an appointment with. We have Arby and then we have Ryan. I'm gonna schedule Geopath here with Ryan Smith for both of them, just to make sure they're okay. We've won with all of our horses, though, guys. We have won with all of them so far. In fact, let's look at the bloodline here for Helvetia Queen Age. Her father, Brither Pretty, $35,000 in earnings, 3-star horse, not bad. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her mother's name. Pretty much the same amount of winnings, 3-star. So Helvetia, realistically, should be a solid horse for us. A solid 3, maybe even a 4-star horse. And we can already do breeding for her. And I might do it earlier on. I don't know which horse I like between the two more. We have 2 fillies. We can breed one of them, which essentially they'll be a mare at that point. Aggressive Coin, because of that 91 speed, I definitely think I want to keep that horse, despite the fact, though, that... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep Aggressive Coin. 91 speed. I can't let that horse go to waste yet. Eventually we will breed her, but for now, I'm going to try Helvetia. Because again, I've never done breeding in this game, so, you know, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not, right? In-house stallions. Her an Olympic. We could do. Or we could get an outside stallion. Now, I don't know if that's going to make... I know Helvetia's going to be down for a while, but I don't know if that's going to work with Olympic. Again, I haven't done breeding in this game, so I'm not sure if he'll be unable to race for a period of time. But you know what? We're going to do it. Might as well. What do we have to lose? All right, so this shows you the bloodline here of Helvetia, our mare, and Olympic Day Boys, essentially our stallion, and we're going to breed both of them. So Olympic, he has 79 speed, 73 stamina. We should get a solid horse. And the offspring will be born later this year in the game, which will be 11 months from now, on Christmas Day. Wow. Talk about happy holidays. And speaking of happy holidays, this video should actually also be uploaded on Christmas. So if you do celebrate it, happy holidays. If not, then just, of course, happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and anything else. Hope you guys are having, having good times with family, friends, whomever, or even yourself. Especially with the state of the world right now, the variant, just kind of things are up in the air. Nobody really knows what the next 6 months are going to look like, but I'm hoping my content can provide some entertainment and some good value for you guys. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do it. It will cost 0. Really? It costs 0 to breed your own in-house horses, essentially. First time that's happened. Every game we play, there's always a cost. Apparently it doesn't cost if you use in-house stallions. Wow. So, Helvetia, she's down, as expected. Or is she? Maybe she will be eventually. Or maybe she won't be. I'm so confused. Apparently she is not down and out. She can still run. Is that true? It can't be. Maybe it is. So weird. Yeah, so weird. There's some things in this game that don't really make sense. I think we can all see that. Nonetheless, though, we have a new foal on the way. No idea what or who it's going to be, but I'm really looking forward to it. And, we can still race her. That's kind of crazy. But we figured out one thing. Olympic, he likes to run on right panda tracks, which kind of figured that. Yeah, and Horo, we can't run at all. We can't even train yet. Or can we? Yeah, we can't train Horo at all until I think next year. Let me check. So can I go to January of next year? Probably not. Yep. So Horo, we just have to keep. We can't do anything with. I can have Catherine start to train her, but again, nothing will happen. I can make an appointment, but kind of pointless. Yeah. Do pleasure or normal? Okay, we'll stick to normal grooming. Alright, guys, that's all we really got. Like I said, in the beginning of this game, it's very slow. There's not a whole lot you can do. And again, I'm not going to go crazy with building stuff. I could. A renown, 3.7. You see, I've never even paid attention to my renown because I've never been good enough to even care. Okay, let's actually get a trainer before we close out. Sarah Brasington. Yeah, why not? Welcome. Welcome to the ranch here. And as far as other buildings, they're still building that. Do I have anything else unlocked? Probably not, eh? So we're getting the arena. The paddock, I don't think we need. The shed, it does reduce the cost of food. You know what? Since we won 3 races, we've essentially made our money back that we used to buy the first building. So let's go ahead and buy a shed to reduce our food costs. I don't think it'll make a huge difference, but to save anywhere we can, cool. And the good thing about all this is if we need to, we can still take out a loan if we absolutely needed to. Just to give ourselves more longevity in the playthrough. You go to budget, and then obviously you see here, if you need to take out a loan, you can. So, appraisal. Okay, I'm just looking through our finances. So our finances are sufficient to cover us for approximately 17 weeks. We have no loans, which gives us some leverage if we run into an issue. financial difficulties. Buying a sand pit would be a good investment. Well, we don't have the option to buy a sand pit game, so I can't do that yet. Our total expenses at the week are 20,000, and that's only because we purchased a building. Without that, our expenses would only be around 4K, which isn't bad. It isn't bad at all. So things are looking good. I'm kind of excited now that I guess I can win races. I'm excited to see how far up we can get. Ultimately, I want to get to the top. That's the goal in every playthrough. It's just I'm playing so many games, so it's taking forever. But yeah, that's the goal. So pretty fun episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash the like button. It does help out a lot. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And we'll take it from there. But until next time, it's Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.